is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 5. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
deGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 2-3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. A barehanded play by LeMahieu. Hey now. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is foul right side. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's up and in for ball one. Voigt swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
In time to first, and there are two away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Yoenis Cespedes. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Back up the middle. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pete Alonso is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Scooped up. Torres hit the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2. Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Out in front of it, strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Back goes Stanton. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 3-0 now. In there, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Nimmo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 gone. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Drilled to first, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. LeMahieu's got it. Torres at the bag. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. A ball and no strikes. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Tanaka's ready. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Now.
Hey, guys, I like.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. It's out, 1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop! To second for 1. Safe!
Now back.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. So striding, Mike Ford will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 72, Mike Ford.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ford, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. Jonathan Holder enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1-0 the count. Count now a ball and a strike. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. No hits to this point. Ball 1, well below the zone. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. LeMahieu for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Ramos is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And it's fouled away.
After fouling.
The 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Line toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now. Standing in, Gio Urshela. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he fouls this one off. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Brad Brock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Robinson Chirinos will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Men on third with 2 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Next for the Mets, Robinson Chirinos. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the 1-0. High chopper to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Really deceptive changeup right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The right fielder, number 30,
Luis Cessa comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Here's Robbie Cano now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And he is in there. So here's Pete Alonso in the dirt.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andres Jimenez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. Andres Jimenez the next to bat. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
A little roller toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage... Clint Frazier is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top for the 8th.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball. The 1-0 pitch. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 now. Fouled off. The set and the 2-1.
Counted 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Jeff McNeil is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
53. Zach Britton.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next up for New York, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1-1 to Chirinos.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Michael Conforto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miguel Castro will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but it's thrown away at 2nd. And he'll make it to 3rd with a triple.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on 3rd because of a bad throwing miscue.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at 3rd base. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch.
That's Bolton.
right back at the mound. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is going to score from third as they've taken the lead here in the ninth.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the
in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
And that's in there. Base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Gio Urshela stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Jerry's Familia enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
To the plate now, Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher, Familia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his right. 2 down. Mike Tauchman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Mike Tauchman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs score. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 hits. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Splitter can't find the zone either, and it's 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The Mets down to their final strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. The Mets down to their final strike.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this is a big pitch right here.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 tonight. New York put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Zach Britton gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.